The pantheon of gods and goddesses in ancient Egypt has a number of gods and goddesses. Of these, Isis has become well known in the Western world. She is called by many names, and is invoked for help during various human crises. She was worshipped in Greece and Rome. At present, there are many groups who are devotees. A lot of research has been conducted, and there are several translations of Egyptian texts, culminating in various books regarding the goddess and prescribed practices for followers. Here is a selection. 1. Isis Magic, Cultivating a Relationship with the Goddess of 10,000 Names by Osiris Serket. The author is a long-time devotee of the goddess Isis. She and her husband are founders of the Hermetic Fellowship, which is a religious organization. The author believes that there is just one female deity who has been given different names. 2. The Union of Isis and Thoth, Magic and Initiatory Practices of Ancient Egypt by Normandy Ellis and Nikki Scully. This book shares the practices necessary for devotees of Egyptian gods and goddesses. The authors are both practitioners of shaman, and describe temple building on spiritual and physical planes. The essence of Egyptian spirituality is explained. 3. Isis in the Ancient World by R.E. Wood. According to this author, Isis worship extended far beyond ancient Egypt. He presents evidence that it was practiced in Greece, Rome, Portugal, parts of England and even Afghanistan. He claims that the cult of Isis worshippers influenced the early Christians. 4. The Passion of Isis and Osiris, A Gateway to Transcendent Love by Jean Houston. This professor and philosopher illuminates the mysteries of ancient Egypt. She believes that the myths provide a way to integrate our physical and spiritual selves. She has provided practical exercises which can be carried out individually or in groups. 5. Moralia v. Isis and Osiris / the Oracles at Delphi by Plutarch. The author was a Greek who became a Roman citizen. He wrote a number of biographies and essays. He theorizes that the Egyptian deities possess characteristics that are shared by other cultures and civilizations. Even the myths have similar storylines. He makes a strong case for religious syncretism. 6. The Burdens of Isis, being the Laments of Isis and Nephthys, translated by James Tickle Dennis. This is a translation of old hymns which were written in Egyptian. They are composed in honor of the goddess Isis. 7. The Mysteries of Isis, Her Worship and Magic by De Tracy Regula. The author is a priestess of Isis, and shares her considerable knowledge of rites and practices. There are many prayers and rituals to help those who are followers of Isis. 8. Offering to Isis, Knowing the Goddess Through Her Sacred Symbols by Osiris Serket. As mentioned before, the author is an ardent devotee of Isis. In this book, she shows the way to a modern devotional practice. She also discusses sacred hieroglyphs, and how they can aid in spiritual guidance. 9. Circle of Isis, Ancient Egyptian Magic for Modern Witches by Ellen Cannon Reed. The author was a priestess of the Asian tradition of witchcraft. She has presented a variety of ways to honor the ancient deities, including hymns, rituals and materials used in the practice of worship. She belonged to a coven that incorporated Egyptian rituals into their own practice. 10. Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This is a guidebook for those who wish for signs of divination aided by the goddess Isis. It includes 44 cards, each of which guides a particular ritual to help the practitioner. 11. Isis, Queen of Magic, her Book of Divination and Spells by Jonathan D. This book is also for those who want to pursue fortune-telling, reading of portents and learning about spells. It also contains a wealth of information on hieroglyphs and life in ancient Egypt.